We leave holiday gatherings and some of us are like, come on! And or like Uncle Jim will be like, oh God.
Dar's a hugger.
We already
so I
know.
hug.
That's my nightmare when someone comes up and says, I'm a hugger. I don't need a hug. I show my love in other ways. Like working my butt off. That doesn't mean I'm a bad person.
Kinda.
Let's have fun. Is the show done? No, I was having fun.
That's Jeff's love trait.
Yes.
It's his love language.
Acts of service.
That's your love language. Well, then don't complain about it if it's your love language.
I'm not complaining. I just don't like when people's like, you don't like to have fun.
Roll the open now.
So, let's have fun.
Here we go.
Let's make it a good day.
You're a tiger.
Give it up for Debbie Gibson, everyone.
We do it our own way.
Yes!
I'm gonna start crying and laughing so hard.
I did not do that.
Now, here's Jason.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome. Hi, everybody. Thank you. Welcome to the Jason Show. Welcome to the Jason Show. I am Jace. Clap if you came to the show thinking Taylor Swift was going to be here. We got Stephanie Hansen. That's about it. We got no. Welcome to the show. If you're watching us from our other cities, just know that we're coming to you from Swiftyapolis. That's what. No. Is it Sunday yet? Can we get rid of that? Are we back to Minneapolis? Anyway, Taylor Swift is here. Maybe she's coming to your city soon. They're expecting 120,000 people in downtown. And I heard about one woman. This is a true, hand to Oprah. This is a true story. One woman flew from St. Louis. She bought a plane ticket to Minneapolis. She got off the plane. She went to US Bank Stadium not to see Taylor Swift. She flew here just to buy a t-shirt. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a sweatshirt. I'm sorry. It's a sweatshirt. My apologies. She flew here to buy a sweatshirt for her daughter, went back to MSP, and flew back to St. Louis. She wasn't here for the concert again for a sweatshirt. Just FYI. Now, if you would like a Jason Show sweatshirt, you can get one on the way. Yeah. You don't need to fly to St. Louis. Roll it, Leo. Let's start the show. Here we go. Audience, give it up for my sidekick sister. It's Kendall, everybody. How you doing, friend?
What's so funny, Jason?
What do you do? How you doing, sweetheart?
I'm fine, Jason.
You're
Thank you
fine?
for asking. I'm still sweating. It's fine. I'm fine.
I actually feel bad for you in a
Do you? Because you're laughing.
No, I feel bad. I feel bad for you in a variety of ways.
Okay.
First, as I've said many times, Kendall is surrounded by naughty older brothers.
They're so annoying.
We are so mean to her. We give, aren't we? And then but we love you. That's how we give you grief. So Kendall came in late to the meeting because you're not feeling great.
No, I'm having a rough pregnancy day.
So she comes in.
Thank you.
Audience, she's fine. She's fine, yeah. But there was a giant box of donuts in the room. So
from Jill and Gwen.
From
They
Jill
gave
and
them to me
Gwen,
in
yeah.
parking
In the
lot.
audience, an
Very
audience member
sweet.
gave it. Oh God, we taunted you for 20 minutes.
They did. They're like, would you like a donut? And I'm
Yeah.
like, my hair's like in a ponytail. You
No.
can figure it out from there.
But
I'm like, I'm good.
you look
That's
great.
Jill and Gwen.
Thank you, Jill. Jill and Gwen gave us it.
Very sweet.
We pick on you because we love you, and you pick on us right back, and you know you do.
I
Yes.
pick on all of you because I loathe you entirely.
Hey, speaking of friends, I got to tell you, it's been a week. One of the things that I consider just like the best blessing, I've always had really good girlfriends. I have my high school 5 that I've talked about in Michigan City, Indiana. And then throughout my life, I've always had wonderful women in my life, starting with my mom and my aunts and my third grade teacher, Mrs. Fries. I've been a very lucky guy because I've been raised by women and great women. And my friends have followed suit with that. My best friends are all women. And one of them, I've mentioned to her, if you watch the show for years, season 1, she did a segment on her show called Hey, Hey, Haley, because she used to work here, and then she moved to be the executive producer of Good Day LA out in LA, you know. But we're like, she's like my sister, and now listen to this, audience. I'm seeing her in about a month, and so I start my radio show, which, by the way, was a disaster today, but we won't get into that. But I start the radio show, and I'm sitting in my little, it looks like a coffin. I'm just, the little coffin where I do my radio show. And all of a sudden I hear my door slide open, and Hey, Hey, Haley surprised me. She flew in this weekend to see me. So yeah, she's right there. But she flew in from Los Angeles, and I said a few choice words and that I can't repeat here on television. But I'm just excited to spend the weekend with her and Lisa Lacourcier. And anyway, so if you have good girlfriends, I see you. You know what I mean. We have a good show. Let's get started. Leo, activate the hot dish. Here we go. First up, at long last, the new season 2 of And Just Like That debuted on Max yesterday. Before I give you my thoughts, a little bit of the trailer. Look.
You don't move on because you're ready to. You move on because you've outgrown who you used to be. I've repurposed my kitchen. Did you know stoves aren't just for storage?
Some days are harder and it's okay.
I thought I was doing so well. I got through that whole first year.
The way you've moved on, we're so proud of you.
Life's too short not to try something new.
I'm on the precipice of doing something either really stupid or totally liberating. I don't know who you are. Is there something you're not telling me?
Cheers.
Come work for me.
But my kids need me even more these days.
Are you wasted?
We did some shots!
Fun Charlotte's back. So Max dropped 2 episodes. I could only watch 1. And for all of our complaints about season 1 being a downer and just like a public service announcement for 10 episodes, the fun is back. Like, the fun is back. They're integrating the new characters beautifully and naturally. Now, there's the positives. Like the first little sequence is great. It's saucy and sexy and fun music, great fashion moments. But the only thing, I got to be honest, I'll balls and strikes. I'll call it like I see it. There's still a major cringe element with Miranda. The Miranda storyline, I don't know. It's nothing to do with Cynthia or Sarah Ramirez. The two it's just, I don't know.
There's something off about
There's something, I don't know. It's just that little beach scene. I won't even tell you. Just watch and you'll see what I mean. But overall, way more to like than to criticize. It's a vast improvement over season 1. Yeah. So far.
I think the reviews have agreed with you.
The reviews have generally agreed.
Right.
My favorite, though, the negative one was from the BBC, and all they wrote was, "It's still annoying."
That's it.
I mean, yeah, it's a lot of shows. Hell, we're annoying. I mean, this show's annoying.
Hi.
Oh, no, we are. No, we are. We are. We're very annoying.
We're
yeah.
aware.
Next on the dish, the suits at Sony have a short list to replace Pat Sajak at Wheel of Fortune. Now, we told you one already, Ryan Seacrest. Thank you. Right, audience? No. And Ringo Starr, peace and love. Nothing against Ryan. Nothing against Rai. But no. But here's another name now making big news. Mario Lopez is on the short list. I love you people. You guys are... This wouldn't be his first big hosting gig. You guys, he's been a host on Access Hollywood and then Extra for a decade. And then he hosts must-see movies with Mario on the Hotel Channel.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is that a joke?
Oh, he does. He does the thing.
Oh, girl, I ain't laughing. I would take that gig in a heartbeat. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. All them cities.
Or I'll be on the Motel Channel. You put me, I'll be in the Hostel Network. Give me that money.
Hey.
Please, I want Maria Menounos' gas station money. When Maria Menounos talks to me at the gas station, I ain't laughing at her. She makes good money.
With all her positivity.
But all joking aside, guys, I think this is going to happen.
Oh, no.
I think it's going to be Mario.
You think it's going to be Mario?
I think it's going to be Mario. I do.
Oh.
I could be wrong. I think it's going to be Mario. I want it to be Tom Bergeron, but no. But no, they're not going to, and I understand why. He's a little mature. He's a little old. I mean, for it.
They want someone who can be there for 40 years.
Exactly.
Again.
If I'm Sony, look, I love Tom. Tom is a master of live television. But if I'm the owner of the show, I don't want to go through another transition in 4 years. I want some stability. So I would love it if it was Bergeron. But, Mario, we're the same age. Look at him and look at me. We're the same age. But yeah.
Look at him and look at anyone.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
honestly.
anyway. But, Slater will do. I mean, he's serviceable.
Slater.
I mean, again, he's on the Hotel Network, Channel.
Hotel Channel. No, when you turn on the TV at the hotel, he talks to you. It's very soothing. Yeah, no, I'm serious. When you go, does this happen to anyone else? When you go to the hotel and they're like, here's all the things you can watch. It's Mario Lopez talking to you.
Feeling better, aren't you?
Whatever.
We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. Go ahead, flip me off. Welcome back, friends. Welcome back. Jennifer Lawrence was on Hot Ones this week. Everyone in our office is talking about this. I waited to watch it with you guys. Let's just say she struggled. Look.
This is the bomb beyond insanity.
Oh, good heavens.
Yeah, immediately.
Oh my God.
I know. Ooh. I know, and it doesn't stop again. I know. Hard to swallow. And then, this is where I'll just say, be careful around the eyes.
Oh my God, I'm
I know.
Oh my God. I saw someone do that on the show.
You saw that on TikTok.
I saw it on TikTok. I get the instinct because it just seems like there's more eyes. The other two are hotter.
So this is me being your friend. What you just ate is the hottest, most disgusting hot sauce in the world.
Okay.
Nothing's worse than that. And the worst is over.
That is fantastic. You know why that's so? Why it's so fantastic? Because it's so genuine. You know that crap is nasty.
Horrible.
He said it's the hottest one they have available.
Even he looks uncomfortable.
I know. He even looked like he was tearing up.
He never looks like that.
Bravo to him. The Washington Post did a great article on the slow build and success of that show. I mean, think of it. It's just a black set with a table with chicken wings and a hot sauce, and it's so compelling. Bravo. I mean, I love that type of, good for him. In another interview, she was asked who she would cast as Tom Sandoval if the Vanderpump Rules drama became a movie, and Jennifer's response was, "I don't hate any actors enough to make them play him." She loves Bravo. She's a big Bravo lover. That's
She
good.
loves Kris Kardashian and the Kardashians.
She does.
too.
She loves Bravo. She loves the Housewives. She looks fantastic too.
I love her. You know that she's like Jordan's Hollywood crush is Jennifer Lawrence.
Your husband's get out of jail free card?
Like if he saw her in real life, he'd be like, honey, I love you, but bye.
Bye, yeah. I get it. We all have one.
Yeah,
we all have one. It's time for a special serving of hot dish all the way from Hollywood. Audience, give it up for Jacob Wasserman from TMZ. Hi, buddy.
Hey, Jason.
So, first up, we haven't heard about this case in a while. There have been some developments in the Rust shooting case. What's going on?
So there was a massive development yesterday. So Hannah Gutierrez Reed, who was the armorer on the Rust film, she was charged with tampering. And this is a huge blow for Hannah, who's already been hit with 2 counts of involuntary manslaughter. But yesterday, like I said, she was charged with tampering evidence. And this is due to what prosecutors are claiming she allegedly transferred narcotics. Now, it's unclear what exactly the narcotics are, but apparently she did this to prevent herself from being convicted. This is what prosecutors laid out yesterday. And keep in mind, it was last week that prosecutors also said that on the day cinematographer Helena Hutchins was shot and killed, it was likely that Hannah Gutierrez Reed was hungover because after set, she would frequently be drinking and smoking marijuana. So with that in mind, prosecutors seem to be pointing the finger squarely at her. And needless to say, her attorneys are saying that this whole case should be dismissed and are not happy about this at all.
Oh. Next up, something much, much lighter and just completely redunculous. Is Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg really going to cage match?
Hey, I think it's going to happen, and I think it for good reason. So yesterday we spoke with Dana White, who's the head of the UFC. Harvey and Charles spoke with him on TMZ Live. And if you missed this, it was just a couple days ago that apparently Elon Musk, or actually rather Mark Zuckerberg, is apparently going to start a new competitor to Twitter. So Elon Musk called this out and saying, hey, I'm up for a cage match whenever Mark Zuckerberg is, because as you can see here, Mark is quite the fighter. He's been doing jiu-jitsu. And then Mark responded to Elon's comment and said, hey, send me your location. So I think, people were looking at this as, okay, maybe this is just them going back and forth, having some fun with it. But no. They mean that they want this to happen. And apparently after the fact, Dana White spoke with both of them, who were saying that they were dead serious. They want this to happen. And Jason, I mean, listen, I don't really watch UFC that much, and I don't think you need to if you want to watch this fight. I think everyone in the world is going to watch this. Dana White's projecting that this would bring in hundreds and millions of dollars towards charity. It would be maybe around $100 for pay-per-view. Heck, I'd pay $200, $300 to watch these two fight.
Yeah, as a large UFC fan, I would love to see this. Finally, Aaron Rodgers is becoming an advocate for the legalization of what?
Magic mushrooms. So I know we might have talked about before that Aaron Rodgers has been a huge proponent of psychedelics. He in the past has gone on these ayahuasca trips, which he credits to making his performance on the football field a lot better. But it was just the other day that he was speaking at a psychedelic convention in Colorado, and maybe he was pandering to the crowd a little bit because keep in mind, magic mushrooms are decriminalized in the state of Colorado. But Aaron was saying that this needs to be on a national scale. He was talking about how magic mushrooms have opened up his mind, and to everyone online who's maybe giving him a little bit of flack for using psychedelics, he's saying maybe you should try it. And the first step is that we need to decriminalize magic mushrooms. And the interesting thing he said was after he shared his experience, he's claiming a lot of players in the NFL, a lot of his colleagues reached out to him sharing their experiences or asking how they could get involved in his next one.
We air in Wisconsin, so I'm going to keep my jokes to myself. So thank you, Jacob. Have a good weekend.
Thank you.
More of these stories at TMZ.com. I'm just not going to say anything.
You're just not going to dig into that?
No.
Okay.
No, but we will have Stephanie Hansen cook with some magic mushrooms a little later, yeah. Could you imagine that segment? Anyway, next, Beanie Babies were all the rage in the 90s. I mean, our photographer, editor Rob King, his wife has like 1 million Beanie Babies.
For real?
But how did they become a thing? Well, Apple TV Plus dropped the trailer for the Beanie Bubble, which takes us on the origin story of the collectible. Look at this.
Did you see the latest numbers?
We broke the entire internet thing. You go big or you go home.
Ty would tell you he did it all. Which is as crazy as believing stuffed animals are gold.
Did you see the truck crash?
Insane.
Poor beanies. This has always been my company.
Company we created together.
Why do you have to be so dramatic? I mean,
My salary's been reduced 75%.
yeah, I'm just doing what's necessary. You know, running the real, actual business over here.
My life is this company. I see where it's going. There are signs of real trouble.
Genius is 1% inspiration, 99% presentation.
That's not how the saying goes.
Well, I hardly recognized him. That's Zach Galifianakis playing Ty Warner, who created the Beanies. It's based on the 2015 book, The Great Beanie Baby Bubble, Mass Delusion and the Dark Side of Cute. It's a great title, man. That is a fantastic title. It hits Apple TV Plus at the end of July. Did your family, because you were a wee little thing, did you guys have Beanie Babies?
Well, we had Beanie Babies, but my mom was never like, oh, you can't touch those, or putting the plastic tag on the tag, which a lot of my friends, that was the case, and we just could look at their toys.
Well, I just remember
weird.
the McDonald's campaign.
Yeah.
When
We'd get
they
those.
would get the little mini ones.
Yes.
And people were fighting. They were going through the drive-thru ordering Mac
and
Nuggets
more.
just to get the beanies, you know? It just...
And they'd run out, and it was sad.
I never got it. I just never, my family, Dar would have,
My mom saved them for a little while, because like everybody thought that they were going to be worth something. She's like, well, mine have like kid snot all over them, but that's fine.
But like the Princess Diana one, everyone thought
Oh,
that was going to
yeah.
be worth like $1 bazillion. Yeah, it's on eBay now for like $0.25. So next to the dish, there may have been some drama on today's pre-taped episode of The View that you're not watching, so don't you dare turn the dial. So here's the deal. I don't know, this is silly to me. Word leaked out yesterday that actor Dermot Mulroney, who I love, walked out of his interview. So you see the headline and you go, ooh, juicy. Well, according to Entertainment Weekly, he told everyone beforehand that he was going to do it, and he was doing it symbolically in support of the writers on strike at the end of the interview. So he did that. So as Joy began to wrap up the interview and plug his new Disney Plus series, he got up and walked off. Okay. There was no tension, and The View is going to air it as is. And look, I mean, it's just, you know what I mean? Look, I'm with the writers. You know, all of these, the David Zaslavs and the Ted Sarantos and even my boyfriend Bob Iger. Pay these people. Maybe go without a bonus for 1 year and pay the writers. Right. You know what I mean? So I love the sentiment, but it just seems goofy. Everybody knew you were going to do it. There's no drama with that. Joy said thank you, and then you got up and left. That's what every guest does, you know?
So thank you.
Bye. Thank you. See ya.
Should I come back?
Don't puke back there.
Okay. I'm not puking.
She's fine. She's not. Come back out. Now the audience thinks you're sick. Yeah. It's time to meet today's JVIP. Meet Trisha Dahl from Montrose, Minnesota. She loves how authentic, real authentic right now, Kendall and I are. She feels the show is like two friends hanging out every day. Trisha's going to get a Jason Show mug. Enter to win the monthly grand prize as well. That includes being a VIP guest in our audience, a $150 gift card to Becker Furniture World, and a $150 gift card to the Institute of Advanced Aesthetics. Stephanie Hansen and more when we return. Back in a moment. Coming up, our foodie queen is doing it again, taking one ingredient and making fabulous things with it. Today, strawberries. And a little later, we're playing a game with our studio audience. That and more when we return. Well, in the summertime, there's nothing better for dessert than a good, fresh strawberry shortcake. The audience loves strawberry shortcake. Our next guest has 2 recipes for just that. Give it up for our foodie queen, Stephanie Hansen.
Hi, guys.
Welcome back.
Do you remember when I was here last time and I was telling you that I was getting obsessed about this idea of roasting strawberries?
Yeah, I remember.
Okay, I totally did it. So I have 2 recipes here for strawberry shortcake.
Okay.
One is from my True North Cabin cookbook, and it's super easy. Like, you'll have all the ingredients, and it's very easy. And that's these drop biscuits.
These are this is from
Correct.
the cookbook. These right there. Okay.
Now, these are easy, shaggy, delicious. You'll put your macerated strawberries on them.
That's a very fancy word. What is maceration?
All you're doing is you're cutting your strawberries into about a 1/4-inch chunk, and then you're tossing them with sugar, and you just let them sit out for about an hour.
And that's what
the
maceration
sugar,
means?
Yep. The sugar makes that juice, and it makes them macerated.
I don't know. You're just, yeah.
Yeah, I know. The fancy words.
Yeah.
So that is a pretty standard recipe.
Okay.
It uses yogurt or plain yogurt and milk. So
That's
butter. Yeah. And I do want you to try the biscuit part because I know you're the expert.
Okay.
But then I got kind of obsessed. So you can overhear while I'm talking about the next one.
Okay. Okay.
That's biscuit 1.
This is biscuit 1.
And you can just pick it up if you want to. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. I got obsessed with this idea of what if you roasted strawberries? Because when you roast vegetables, they caramelize and the flavor intensifies. Excuse me, I also have allergies. So, I know. It's been a really bad allergy year for smoke, allergies. That's the next segment.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead and list your other ailments. Go ahead.
I should. Okay, so what I did is I roasted strawberries. I cut this exact same size. I roasted them on parchment paper. Then I took about a cup of them and I poured the juice out and I made a biscuit with the strawberries roasted inside them and the juice inside them. And then I used the rest of the strawberries for the syrup part. And I just flavored it with honey and a little vanilla. And these are roasted strawberries. So you can see they're a little different color. They're a little juicier. The syrup is a little bit thicker.
I will say, let me talk about this. Let me review this one. As a biscuit person, this is a really good drop biscuit.
Oh.
This is a great, yeah.
That makes me so happy.
That's a really good, the drop biscuit has a different flavor, different texture than it's good for something like that, yeah.
Okay. So now we're gonna go with this, which is the fancier roasty version.
Okay.
It's a double roasted strawberry shortcake situation.
Because it's in the biscuit
in the biscuit and the syrup has been roasted.
Because, the thing is, let me ask you, and I mentioned this to you, I've made I have a blueberry lemon biscuit that I love, but the problem that we ran into when we were developing it was all the moisture that comes with the fruit. It really affects the dough.
And roasting the strawberries and then pouring the juice into a cup and using it as like a way to make the biscuit moist instead of just putting the sloppy, because you just pour out the juice and then you set aside those berries.
That is real good stuff.
Okay.
That's real good.
Now, is it?
It could even be sweeter.
It could be sweeter, okay.
The biscuit, you could even raise the sweet level of the biscuit and you would be great.
I think there's 3 tablespoons of sugar in the biscuit. But also, it's kind of like a scone.
It is. I was just going to say that. It is, Steph, It is really good.
Yeah,
This
like
is-
if I
this is
made
great.
this as a strawberry scone recipe, I'd win a contest.
You would. You would.
Anyway.
Okay, now
so
you have a
This is my Golden Valley recipe. It's a little more complicated, but you can do it.
Your Golden
Well,
Valley.
this is like Ely at the cabin, down and dirty.
This is
like-
Wayzata, Edina, Minnetonka. Yeah.
It's just, you know, it's like
Yeah.
it requires a little more.
Schaumburg for Illinois viewers.
Yes, or Deer,
Okay.
Deer. No, what is it? Deer something.
Deer Creek.
Deer Point.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Okay, we have a minute.
Here's my quick
you have a Hanson hack.
Now, I needed to make whipped cream and I needed it to set up to show on the show, but if you're like having a dinner party, you might want to make it in advance. Here's what you do, you guys. You spray a bowl with like cooking spray, put like 3 of these marshmallows in your bowl, microwave them on high until they kind of puff up, and then you just flip them right into your whipped cream that you're whipping, and it will have this be stabilized whipped cream and it'll last for 24 hours. So it won't get watery. It's a great little hack for if you are cooking things in advance for a party.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I know. We're back.
I didn't hear a word you just said.
I know.
have been.
I'm pretty proud of myself.
I am so damn hungry that this is. Oh, and let the biscuits sit in the juice. It's even better. Okay. The third and fourth bite when the biscuits with the juice.
Okay.
That's why I totally ignored you a few seconds ago. I was like, yeah.
So you think
I'll watch the show back later.
You think roasting of the strawberries versus macerating?
Yeah.
Because it intensifies the flavor.
It's so good.
It's one extra step. but
One of my
it's
favorite
real
things
good.
you've made. I'll say that.
Oh.
One of that on the show. It really is.
And I've made a lot of stuff.
You made a lot of stuff. One of my. Yeah. If I was Paul Hollywood, you would get the handshake. Yeah. There we go. More. We have a Hanson taste test. Wait till you see what we're trying when we come back. Back in a moment. Seriously, Steph. That's really good.
I was nervous.
That's real good. Now we're back. Sincerely, that was real good.
I love it.
Both of those recipes, and Stephanie's cookbook for our new viewers is available online, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
just go online wherever you get your books. Okay, we're gonna do a Stephanie Hanson taste test. New products come out all of the time. Sometimes we want to get Stephanie Hanson's expert opinion. What do we have today?
Okay, I found these at the grocery store. We have Blackout Cake Flavor Cream Oreo.
Okay.
And I know as a former FFK.
Yeah, former fat kid. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, FFK.
That you have had
forever.
experience with some Oreos because
Yeah.
we've done other flavors, but we also have cotton candy flavor cream. I will say,
Okay. Now, here's the deal. Okay, now see, you made that face and you scared me. I mean, why did you?
Well, okay, opening up packaged foods, you get like that first whiff, and it's a little chemically.
Okay, never say that word again.
Chemically?
Because, yeah. But here's my thing, though. Here's where I'm going to be a little positive. My favorite Blizzard at Dairy Queen is the cotton candy Blizzard. It's really good, yeah. It's not bad. Or I shouldn't say that's good. So, should we start with that one?
Yeah.
These are brand new, by the way. These are newer.
It gets points for being just super cute.
Okay.
Cute points is a 5.
Okay.
I
You
mean,
like the presentations, a 5.
Like a little reveal.
Yeah, it's like a
baby reveal.
a baby reveal.
Are you having
Don't
a boy
give any
or a girl? We're having twins.
Yeah. Oh, don't tell Colin.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Shall we? Cheers. Let's do this together.
Do you want to do the same one together?
Let's do the same one together.
All right, so we'll do this.
Yeah. Grab one. Cheers.
Okay. Cheers.
Okay. Here we go.
Delicious golden cookie crust. I really don't know. It's a very strange taste because at first it's not great, but then it kind of lingers and it's sort of warm cotton candy-ish on the finish, and that's making me like it more.
I agree with everything you just said.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. I like it more at the end.
Yes, because then you get that like spun sugar feeling of the state fair.
Okay, what's this next
This
one?
one is Blackout Cake.
Okay.
And
I don't
mean,
even know what that is.
It's a cake that people make that is full
It is
of
an actual cake?
chocolate things.
Okay.
Yeah, it is an actual cake. This one has a lot of darkness inside, 2 layers of darkness. One dark.
Just like us.
So true. 1 layer of very dark chocolate and 1 layer of kind of a more ebony flavored or colored chocolate. Okay.
No.
Really enjoying the dark chocolate Oreo, which I always do. I love those thins.
No.
And like the other one getting better, this one's getting worse.
It is, yeah. I can't believe I'm going to say this. The cotton candy one is better than the blackout.
Yeah, it really is
Yeah.
too. You would think like chocolate.
It'd be the opposite.
Because I love a chocolate Oreo. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
But
Nope.
yeah, too much, and it's still going.
Well, let me take it from here then. For more information, go to stephaniesdish.com. Don't forget, Stephanie has a radio show as well called The Weekly Dish. Saturdays from 11 to 1 on My Talk 107.1, or if you're from other cities, search wherever you get your podcast. Search for Weekly Dish. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. Yeah.
You wanted that one to be better.
Yeah. And it wasn't. Welcome back. Well, game time. Welcome back. As I said at the top of the show, overnight, the 2nd season of the Sex and the City spinoff, and Just Like That premiered. This year marks 25 years since the debut of Sex and the City on HBO, and it's the inspiration for today's game time. Roll it, Leo. Here we go. Okay, over 7 seasons, Sex and the City featured countless famous faces, many before they became big names. So today's game is called Stars in the City. This is how it's going to work. It's very easy. I'm going to show you a celebrity, and you have to guess if they actually did appear in a guest role on Sex and the City. Playing today to my left, it's Brenda, everyone. And give it up for Lisa. Okay, hands above buzzers. Here we go. Your first one. Vince Vaughn.
Oh.
Brenda.
No.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, yeah. Well, I mean, there's only 2 answers, so, good try, Lisa. Good try for the steal, but, It's okay. Hey, I'd rather have you be like that, so it's fine. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Hands above buzzers. Sarah Michelle Gellar. Lisa.
Yep.
You are right. Yes. Yes. I don't remember that episode. Oh, okay, yeah. Hands above buzzers. Alicia Silverstone. Brenda.
No.
No. No, she was not. No, was not. Next, hands above buzzers. Lucy Liu. Brenda.
Yes.
Yes, she was.
Remember that one.
A great episode. Hands above buzzers. Bradley Cooper. Lisa.
Yes.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Okay, hands above buzzers. Let's go to some dudes. Another dude. Will Smith. Brenda.
No.
He was never. No, he was not. No, he was not. Okay. Let me look at this next one. Oh, okay. Here we go. Leo, show Jason Bateman. Lisa?
Yes.
No.
Oh, crud.
No. Did you almost cuss, Lisa?
No, I
know. I mean, yeah, I would have. I mean, it's fine. Don't. No, don't. We don't want to lose the liquor license here, but yeah. No, you would. I mean, he's been in everything. I would have thought he would have been in that, but no. Okay, here we go. Speaking of smartless, Will Arnett. Brenda.
Yes.
He was. Yes, he was. Will Arnett. Do you like the Smart List? Have you ever listened to the Smart List podcast?
No.
No, it's really good. It's good. It's good. Okay, here we go. Next, Andy Cohen. Lisa.
Yes.
He did. Yeah. He was a shoe salesman. He was in there twice, wasn't he? Yeah, he was a shoe salesman. Okay, hands above buzzers. Cindy Crawford. Brenda.
Yes.
No.
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 Darn it.
She should have been, though. Hands above buzzers. Couple more. Heidi Klum. Lisa.
Yes.
You are right. Heidi Klum was. I don't remember that episode. The what?
On the catwalk.
The catwalk. Oh, she fell when Carrie fell. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, hands above buzzers. The great Jennifer Coolidge. Brenda.
Yes.
You are right. She did. She did.
I didn't know her name.
Another one. She was in everything. She was in absolutely everything.
Hilarious.
We do one more, Jeff. One more. Here we go. Matthew McConaughey.
I think he was.
Lisa, you're right.
Yeah.
He was.
Yeah.
Yes. I interviewed him a couple times, and he always smelled like he just went for a run. Yeah. Not good.
Not good.
No, not good.
No.
They set up a bench, and I sat on the bench. They recreated a locker room, and I sat on the bench to do the interview, and then he stood like this with his leg on the bench.
Yeah, no.
It's a glamorous job, let me tell you. Hands above buzzers.
Wow.
John Bon Jovi. Lisa.
So was on there.
We'll accept. Well, Lisa, we'll accept that answer. Yeah, so was on there. Okay, we have one more, our final one. Johnny Depp. Lisa.
I don't think he was.
He was not. No. He was not. Give it up for our players, everybody. Oh, look at this. They're going home with a special swag bag.
Oh, thank you.
From Stars on Mars. Oprah gives away Pontiacs. We give away Stars on Mars bags. I love it. There's stuff inside, though. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's
We'll be right back. Back in a moment. There'll be stuff inside. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Will. Thank you. Don't forget, sign up to be in our audience next week. Grab your family and friends. Eventbrite.com. So it's the Jason Show. Friends, it is time for the world's shortest segment. Today, the man who made paternity tests a daytime TV staple is now offering an at-home version. Oh. That's right. You can take home a Maury Povich DNA paternity test. Yeah. This is real. He started a company, and it's called The Results Are In. People can take these Maury DNA tests at home and get results back in the mail, no doctors required. And that means anyone can yell the phrase, "You are not the father." That's right. I'm not the father.
Not the father.
We'll be right back. Back in a moment. I am not the father. It's time for the surprise goodbye. You know how this works. We don't know what's in the segment until I read it right now. Today, an unlikely matchup at a farm in Vancouver. Check this out. A mini pig named Barbecue faced off with a black bear, protecting her fellow animals from the bear. Look at Barbecue. The showdown was caught on the farm's security cameras. As you can see, the pig waited until it was snout to snout with the bear before charging. And the bear backed down and ran away. You go, Barbecue! Look at that.
Also had little piglets.
Yeah.
Little piglets.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly.
She probably had little babies.
Little babies. So she's like, get away from my babies.
Yeah.
That's how I feel already.
That's a very scary voice you just did. Monday on the show, the cast of Project Fear will join us as they launch their new season on YouTube. That and more. And by the way, if you're here in Minneapolis, I will be in the Pride Parade waving like this. So make sure you see me on Sunday. But right now, that's going to do it for us. Speaking of that, if you're watching and you're a kid that's being bullied, go out there and be yourself because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Have a good day, everybody. Thanks for watching. Happy Pride. Have a good weekend, my friends.